3, 2, 1. Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Take Profit Tuesdays, right? And if you couldn't already tell by the title of this video, by the title of the stream, it's gonna definitely be a short stream, but as always, guys, we do at every stream. We talk about what's going on in the markets, talk about what's going on in the account we're managing together. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, make sure you watch it. Look at those price tags, how we got in, when we got in. And I just want to emphasize as well, before we even get into that, this is not financial advice. If you're seeking to make money in the markets by a professional, a licensed professional, a person who works for an institution, please look for your local broker, your local, investment specialist, so on and so forth, and contact them. And that's the place where you need to be. But if you want to learn how to do it by yourself, have fun, be confident, do your own research, no commissions. Again, no commissions, no fees. You put your money in, you manage your own money, you take losses, your wins are going to be bigger than your losses. Life happens. And if you're smart about it, you would be profitable. So now what we must discuss is not only what's going on in the markets right now, but if you're joining the stream, like the video, comment, subscribe, support the channel, and let's boogie. So from last week, we kind of saw the city done the same that it's been doing before. It's kind of moving like sideways, guys. As we always say, it can only move three ways: up, down, or sideways. Now, this kind of brings me back to a lot of patterns that we talk about, like a continuation pattern. Like I kind of could see this from looking at it, and yeah, it kind of is like a retest kind of pattern. This it's definitely a support zone right now, so it could sell off, accumulate, and then come back up. I did remember said I was gonna get into a position. Life happened. I did not get into a position. That is fine. I'm not stressing it. And this is how you have to move the markets, which is pillar 3. But let's get an update on the account, right? You guys want to know how much we got? Percentage wise? Dollar amount wise? Alright, you guys want to know. So let me pull it up. Again, guys, like I said, we're doing this live every single week, guys. Support the channel. Like it, comment, subscribe. Let's run it up. Alright. So we originally, let's say original principal invested was $75. Right now we're only down. Let's see. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. We're only down $2. Before we were down almost $6 at the lowest point, right? Ain't that crazy? Now we're only up $2. So as you can see, the market's pulling back up. As you can see, if it goes up to this point, we're gonna be in profit because we bought at lower points. Should have bought more lower points, but hey, guess what? It happened. And again, if you're following the videos every week, I mean, only history could tell its tale. And again, if you're, in the stream, in the clouds, just watching, wherever you are, just, like it, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with someone who wants to learn how to invest, because we're going to be talking about pillar number one. We're going to get today's episode and why it's so important to just be, how should I say this? To be a part of a great, organization, a great team, a great group of collective people who know what they're doing, who are confident in what they do, and who could spread that knowledge vastly into other places. And they always say how you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, you're gonna be the fifth. You're gonna be the sixth one. So, with that being said, so now let's begin today's pillar. So today's episode. Today we're gonna talk about. I said it's gonna be a short video, already 7 minutes in. So now let's talk about it. Again, if you're joining in, like it, comment, subscribe. So, if you haven't already known, at Vonnie we teach the 4 pillars to be a successful trader, and those pillars are pillar 1, capital; pillar 2, um, risk management; pillar 3, psychology. No, sorry, pillar 3, strategy, and then the last pillar, psychology. So let's run it back again. Pillar 1, capital; pillar 2, strategy; pillar 3, risk management; and pillar 4, psychology. Alright, so today we're going to talk about pillar 1. And again, I talk about a little more details in the masterclass. So again, hit me up, shoot me a message. I'll send you that course. And let's get to work. So, what is capital? And a lot of the times there's a lot of videos circulating around the internet. A lot of you may be interested. A lot of you who have, just started in these markets, investing and so on and so forth. You probably heard the word capital, liquidated, so on, or is capital ran out, or I need more capital. And we're not talking about the capital of a city. Definitely not talking about the capital of a city. So what capital is the amount of money in your trading account, investment account, crypto account, any account, right? Those tangible funds are what is going to be invested in any particular asset class. So even though in investing we talk about capital, in real estate they talk about capital, right? How much capital do you have on that property? How much you need capital to join in, down payment, which is money, right? How much equity, so on and so forth. But as far as now, you just need capital to trade with, right? And the most profound thing is that a lot of people, when they jump into these markets, and I'll be the first one to admit it too, to take responsibility. I jumped into the markets thinking I didn't need a lot of capital, right? Oh, I could easily turn $100 into $10,000, so on and so forth, right? And the joke's on you, especially if you're a new trader jumping into these markets and you're not aware of how important capital is. And that pillar 1 is literally your foot walking into the door, right? Basically opening the door, or getting the pass to actually get to the door, if anything, to be participate. Because a lot of times, depending on which asset class you want to invest in, if you don't have the at least the minimum, you won't even able to purchase the asset class. So again, pillar one's extremely important. And again, actually, all these pillars are extremely important because they all hold each other together. It's like a table. You know, the profit's on the table. And you have the four pillars taking you the profit up, right? And what's great about capital is that, especially when you're investing, trading, so on and so forth, you can make more of it, right? You could buy asset class, buy crypto, buy the S&P that we've been buying these past couple weeks, months or so, right? And we'll make more capital. We sell it off at the high, we doubled our capital to buy more whatever we want to buy. Right? So my goal, at least for this channel, is to eventually start doing options together. That may take 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30, who knows? I don't know. But guess what? I'm going to get the capital in order to do that. Right? Because those of you who are not aware, you need capital to do options. It's a very volatile market to be in. You're dealing with a lot of shares, contracts, another, episode or so or stream or so we'll talk about. But it's very important to understand that no matter what you do in these markets, whether it's real estate, forex, crypto, option trading, the number one thing you need to even walk up to the door is you need capital. So whether you need to get a job, whether you need to, win the lotto, do some things, right? You need the capital. And, preferably by legal means. So that being said, I think that kind of wraps up what I want to say as far as capital goes. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you're just curious of what capital is and how does it work or so on and so forth in these markets, shoot me a message. I'll talk about it a little bit more in detail. And yeah. Thank you guys for coming through to this video. Again, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe, support the video, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.